Ignoble Metrian has defied multiple summons to withdraw from the Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Akaran has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data.
Orders confirmed, Magos.
Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
Hold position! Trigon class Tyranid sighted.
Take heed, Viridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Trigon coming in. Close formation.
Titan formation and reposition. Replenishing ordnance.
Rally and relocate, brothers!
Servo gun is fully operational. Xenos Alpha Beast eradicated. Activating Tarantula sentry gun.
Look, the beast changes its vector.
Change position. Maintain formation.
Here comes the Trigon!
Large Tyranid organism destroyed. Cycling cartridges.
If the Shan swallows these footholds, the Trigon will seize the opportunity.
Position structurally unsafe. Do not stay long. Contact imminent. Honest gun available. The Trigon alters its approach vector. Change position. Maintain formation. Inserting fresh magazines.
Close ranks and hunker down!
Establishing battlefield sentry. Refreshing armaments. Fragmentation grenade.
Trigon displays aggressive behavior.
Replenishing ordnance. Fresh ammunition acquired. We hold advantageous terrain.
Rally and relocate, brothers.
Servo gun is fully operational. Tarry not, and scatter not.
Inactivated maneuvers.
A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Affirmative. Securing efficient transport now.
Performing self-maintenance. Rearming warning. Servo harness gun failed. My servo harness gun will handle this. Monstrous Xenos eradicated. Line snake to wounds. Restoring sentry to battlement status. Have repelled the Tyranid onslaught.
I have summoned the transport unit and request a breaker's gap. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
Perhaps we can disarray the beast if we reposition frequently.
Transport lift status incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Disregard servo scope.
Xenos Alpha base eradicated.
The lift has arrived.
Advance to the lift.
Gunstrike ready to deploy.
advance.
That silence until the hit him.
Ignoel Metrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bioresearch Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Something's amiss with his servo skull.
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Block out any distractions. Our orders stand.
A suggestion, abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Metrian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
Let Magos Gallio deal with the wayward servo skull. I doubt that colossal Xenos operation can shoot through these weapons.
Trigon statistical analysis says otherwise. Replenishing ordnance. Automated weaponry engaged. Servo gun is fully operational. Large turning organism destroyed.
Preferred method of execution.
Utilizing anti-armor explosives. Reloading.
Drowning. Dissection. Would you like to hear more?
Critical observation. Servo skull is compromised.
The servo skull is of little concern to the objective.
Tyranid leader base destroyed.
You pass the correct door. Behind you, where your corpses shall soon rot.
Tyranid dispersed. Cycling cartridges. Servo harness gun available. Munitions replenished.
This is Magos Gallio. I hereby order you to turn your weapons on each other.
I can restore this sentry to operational status. Inserting fresh magazines. Mission update. Trigon has breached Longinus Gamma. Formulating Trigon kill chain tactics.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Metrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Metrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece, but give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake, and your own.
Metrian has failed thus far, and she will continue to fail.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Borrower incoming!
Multiple Xenos encountered.
Statis, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Find the melter ordnance with dispatch. Melter charge acquired.
Melter demolitions tool cache at your disposal.
Every Xenos gets a melter charge.
Happy ground tree.
Melter munitions obtained.
Cleanse those Xenos passages.
Annihilate Tyranid rally points.
The passages are purified.
None of it matters. You will be dead soon.
Quiet melter charge secure. Solar gun is fully operational.
Plant the melter charges
Of their moldering passageways.
Keep scanning for signs of the Trigon.
Out, you damn ceramite plantings.
Rearming war gear. Gun strike ready to deploy.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication.
When you die,
I
I will
observe you
deeply
still
recall your
pathetically
house
claim
and
to
your
fuse
future
of soft
divination.
tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, Ignoel, that I must drag you back into the light.
This tarantula is still battle worthy. Fresh ammunition acquired. I can restore this sentry to operational status.
You are pawns of a redundant system gridlocked by bureaucracy and piloted by Fleshface.
War gear in hand. Waiting on you.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass convalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Gallia or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
Establish perimeter around console.
Threats eradicated. Reloading.
This console's connection is shut down.
Disrupt the next console. The power cell is required to restore energy to the facility. Requisition a fresh power cell.
I beseech you, Galio, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and, well, perfectly good groks. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might rules, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Gunstrike ready to deploy. Server gun activates. Large terminal organism destroyed. Cycling cartridges.
Who had eyes on a power cell?
Located power cell.
The generator has need of a power cell.
Counterattack successful.
Futile, impotent waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Servo gun is fully operational.
Commencing signal severance.
Xenos displaying evasive behavior.
Let the servo gun do its job.
Leaving an extraction range.
Servo harness gun available.
Task complete. Console upgrade simple.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks. These tender claws of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools, peasants. Science, Metrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The asset does not seem to have anything left to say.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation.
Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Viridian. Gunstrike ready to deploy. Live parasites inbound. Ready your arsenal.
Targets located. Silence the enemies before they request backup. Tyranid leader beast destroyed. Servo gun is fully operational. Replenishing ordnance. Activating Tarantula sentry gun. Reloading. Rally on secure locus. No turning back. Understood.
Rarely do operations have a clear exit.
Evacuation point ahead. Cycling cartridges. Refreshing armaments.
Skittles the grave, Xenos.
Repurposing battlefield sentry. Rearming war gear. Automated weaponry engaged. Gun strike ready to deploy. Formidable Tyranid organism terminate. Reloading. Ready to advance. Restoring battle readiness.
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Grant this monstrosity no quarter.
Target lock on its vulnerabilities. Cycling cartridges. Shock grenade. Xenos life forms as ordered. Annihilate tyranny rally points.
Cleanse those Xenos passages!
Employing high-grade tactics to pacify tyranny presence.
Purify their fetid tunnels with the melter charges!
Utilize melter tactics to negate Xenos presence.
Guard yourself, brothers!
Cycling cartridges. Fresh ammunition required. To my side, brother. Fully operational.
Trigon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Viridian. The mission was a success, despite the odds.
Inquiry. What was Project Zeta 6?
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.